Thank you, Chrissy, and thanks for everyone for attending today, and also to RIU and Vertical Events for putting on such a great conference again for us all to show our wares. Just here today to show our investors in TG Metals what's in store for 2025. Usual disclaimer, you read it at your own leisure. So we have, in our time since listing, we've come up with some great discoveries in lithium. However, since then, lithium price is obviously in the doldrums at the moment. So our focus going forward is to acquire new projects, and those projects will be in the gold and copper space. We're going to focus on the Western Australian area in general, because we don't want to be looking around all over the world. It's very expensive to work all over the world. You need multiple teams and everything else. If we've got the skills within our own teams at the moment to explore for both gold and copper, we've got a multitude of experience there, and we also have a lot of experience in mining as well. So we should be able to evaluate what is a good project quite quickly that can be taken forward through to eventual mining. Just on our lithium discoveries though, we aren't abandoning them at all in our search for a new search for gold and copper. We're going to be advancing that as well, and that's to bring it up to a position where we'll be in the best position possible when the lithium price recovers. I'm not going to stand here and tell everyone when that's going to happen, because I don't know, and I believe absolutely nobody knows really when that's going to happen. Obviously it didn't happen last year. 2025, a new year, more supply come out of the market. Perhaps this is the year that will happen, but if not, then we look forward to 2026. By that stage, we'll have advanced our Burmeister lithium prospect, progressing towards the first maiden resource. A Jägermeister prospect, also progressing that towards first resource as well. We hope to have around about 40 million tonnes in total between those two prospects by the time that we get to first resource. We've been doing metallurgy on the side as well, and we know that we can produce an SC6 concentrate, and that's something that actually a lot of spodumene lithium explorers can't say at the moment, that they can produce a consistent SC6 concentrate. We're also going to be looking at all of our remaining 50 kilometres of prospective strike length within the Lake Johnston greenstone belt, but we're going to be also positioning for lithium's recovery with our strong bank balance. Still got about $5 million in the bank. We've proven that we can make discoveries and prove up deposits in the short time that we have been listed. Just another corporate overview here. So we keep a tight capital structure still. So we've only raised once since listing. Mind you, that was a big one. That was on the back of our lithium discoveries in late in 2023. We haven't had to raise again since, and we've had a prudent application of our capital in our drilling and in our metallurgical studies. We still retain the majority of our original shareholders in the IPO, and we don't have a lot of options and performance rights to come out there either. We are supported by a strong board as well, with a mix of talents, but also they're very experienced in the industry, and they too can make assessments on new projects going forward. This is where our current project is in the Lake Johnston region. It's a strategic location. We're close to the Esperance port. We have a dominant land position in the region as well, so we've still got a fair bit to explore there. But with lithium being the most prospective commodity out there, we want to spread our wings just a little bit further. We have the dominant lithium asset in the region, in Burmeister, and it's been a rapid progress to discovery. Only just a year ago when we made that discovery, and we're moving forward in a rapid fashion. We're well positioned to capitalise on any increase in the lithium price going forward. Just on the Burmeister deposit and how advanced that is. So we put together an exploration target fairly early on, and we believe that the high end of that is easily achievable in 20 million tonnes at around 1.2%. That's comparable with a lot of other deposits that are around us in the region. We've also done, so we modelled that, and we also applied some pit shells on that too, down to $1,500 a tonne SC6, which was low back then when we did it. It's looking high now, but what it does show is that this is open pit amenable in any sort of price scenario going forward. Just needs the right price to get development ready. There's some of our best intercepts there as well. So isn't that thin. These are true widths as well. So around 20 metres towards the bottom of the depth where we've drilled to so far in the pit. It's all open, so there is plenty of scope there to increase that, and that's shown here again on this long section where we still have all the pegmatites are open at depth. The pit shells go right down to those bottom of what's been modelled. So all we have to do is drill a bit deeper there, and I'm sure that's going to expand even more. It's also remarkably consistent mineralisation, which is very unusual for lithium pegmatites. Normally the spodumene's all over the place, and you've got other lithium elements in there that are non-recoverable or very difficult to recover, but we don't have any of that. We don't have any lepidolite, we don't have any pedalite, we've got spodumene and that's it. And that's shown as well in our metallurgical test work. So we've done a fair bit of metallurgical test work. We're still continuing doing some of that now. We produced a 6.3% concentrate from DMS, and that's important because DMS is the cheapest way to get spodumene into a concentrate. We do have a fines stream left over from that, and that goes off to the flotation. And we've got overall recoveries there of 75 to 80%, and still maintaining an overall concentrate grade of over 5.5. So that gives us the flexibility, having two streams, a high-grade concentrate stream and a medium-grade, what you call, fines stream as well, to maximise the recoveries. So we're envisaging having our hybrid DMS and flotation flow sheet. That should keep down the required CapEx and the OpEx. We want to be trending towards the bottom of the cost curve when Burmeister and Jägermeister eventually get into production. Similar Jägermeister prospects, fairly early days there yet, but it's showing itself to be around about similar size potential to Burmeister, so that's where the 40 million tonnes in total would come from. We also have recently been granted some EIS co-funding, which will help us test the seismic results that we got over Jägermeister, which show that it does continue very consistently at depth, and we'll probably be doing that towards the end of this year. So there are key investment drivers. What we've done so far, we've applied scientific methods to get to where we are. We identify things early. We're doing the same thing at the moment in our potential acquisitions. So we're looking at a number of things at the moment. Can't disclose what they are, of course, but it's important to sort out what would be a goer and what wouldn't be a goer. We've proven that we can make discoveries, so we're not just linked into new projects being something which is already defined and ready to be mined. We can make our own discoveries as well, and we have the skills available within our own team to do that. On the drilling side of things, we've got further down-dip drilling to do at Jägermeister, which is approved and can be EIS co-funded as well. Cost-effective drilling plans, I think we're probably one of the lowest cost discoveries per tonne in Western Australia, and we're going to be focusing on growth going forward, both in our lithium and also hopefully in new gold and copper prospects. So come and see us at booth 15. We've got a bit of a video there of our project, drill rigs working and our processes, and we'd love to see you there. Thanks.